I'm doing this recording of a screen recording to show you how to do it. I'm just doing it with a sample presentation. So step one is open your presentation in whatever program you're going to use. I'm using PowerPoint. This is how to do this on a Mac. If you're working on another type of computer, you're going to have to look that up. I have linked an article in the module about that. And then just to show you what I'm doing, I'm already recording, obviously. What I did was I clicked on Shift, Command, and 5 all at the same time, and then it opens up a window. Now normally over here I'm already recording, so it's not going to show me, but you'll have three options here. You're going to select capture the entire screen for that. For this one, in order to get out of here, and then you do have some options over here. So you can see it's on this option here, which shows you only part of your screen. And then you have capture a selected window, so you can select a window, or you can do capture entire screen. Now those choices are all going to be here when you click Shift, Command, and 5, but for recording, and you're going to select capture entire screen and then click record eventually. Okay, so this is going to, now you can see I have a little camera on my cursor, so it's going to force me to do a screenshot, which is another option, so just show you how to do that. And then when you're ready to start going ahead, you go into slideshow, play from the start, and then you can simply talk about each slide. So we'll talk about Lady with an Ermine, Leonardo's second portrait of a woman. If I want to go on to the next slide, I can click with my cursor. I can go over here. I can talk about my next slide, and then I'm done. I talked about it. We're talking about Mona Lisa, his last and most famous painting probably, and portrait of a woman. And then I'm going to click the little X. You can't see that over here, but it's on the top of my thing. And then I click end show, but I'm still recording when I'm doing this to keep telling you what to do. So that would be one option that you could use. You would have to do everything all at once. If you don't want the pressure of having to talk about everything all at once, there's something else you can do. And for that, what you're going to do is you're going to go into slideshow, and then you're going to select record slideshow. First, you would want to look over here and say check play narrations, so they'll be recorded and play, use timings, show media controls, and then I would not select always use subtitles unless you want them. Subtitles that are recorded, they're recorded live each time if you do that in PowerPoint, if your PowerPoint version has this option, and they're not going to be edited, so they will have a lot of typos and things in them depending on how it picks up your voice. So I would just select all of these, then you go into record slideshow, and you see it opens up this other window. You could, if you do this ahead of time, you can add notes into each slide to help yourself remember what you want to say, or you can just read off the screen or whatever. And then you can see up here, here's all of the controls. You can record a view of yourself as well if you want to. Obviously you want to have the microphone clicked on. And when you're ready to record your slide, I'm on the wrong slide here, then you click on the red circle and it will let you record only for that slide. Gives you a countdown, and then you talk about your slide, Lady with an Ermine. Today we will look at Leonardo's second portrait of a woman, Lady with an Ermine. Then when you're done recording, just click that, and then you can play back. You notice there's a little sound icon in here, and you can play what you recorded. And then you talk about your slide, Lady with an Ermine. Today we will look at Leonardo's second portrait of a woman, Lady with an Ermine. Then when you're done recording, okay, so I got that. Then it goes on to the next slide. And then I can do the same thing for the next slide until I'm at the end. And then when you're done, you just click End Slideshow. You would want to save everything. I'm not going to save it because I might have to record this again, and I don't want to have the sound on there, but you can see on here that this is where it is. So if somebody then, like me, I'm going to be grading your presentation. If you're doing it this way, I can click this on each slide and hear what you said. If you're doing it as entire screen, you're doing it on Mac, it's going to save it as an MOV file, and then you could send that to me. You should also send a file before you do any recording on it with just the slides, so I can look through those too, because I have to look at your notes and various things in your text as well. Okay, so those are two options to do your narration. And I hope this was helpful. I'm going to link an article that gives you some ideas on how to do that if you're using a different computer system. Okay, take care, everybody.